for me, I think getting that dose of my community makes me really happy and makes me want to continue to push towards my goals and what I'm looking for in life because I want to share that with the people I love.
Recently had to go back home, go to DC for work, and I hadn't seen my best friend at work since I moved. And when I say we had a effing ball, like it was just so like, I didn't even know how much like I missed her.
Welcome to Her Side of the Story. This is the podcast where sister friends tell their side of the story about relationships, lifestyle challenges, and triumph. Here are your hosts, Raye and Ash.
Hey guys, welcome back to Her Side of the Story. We are always excited to be here with y'all.
We're so happy to be back. Hey, Her Side. This is Raye. This month, we're just kind of having girl chat again, kind of some nostalgic 90s vibes. And we're just going to see where we go today. Ash, how are you doing?
I'm good. It's Monday. The sun is out. The weather here in Maryland has been amazing. So I'm just taking that in. Always get to see your pretty face. So of course, I'm happy. So
thank you.
I'm excited.
Likewise. Yes, and the weather's here. It's good. Still in Florida. May try to get some cool time in today, but that's it.
Good. So of course, we have to play a little game.
Okay, we got a game.
Yes, we have a game. Okay, so talking about nostalgia, talking about the things we loved. And of course, you and I talk about this all the time. One of the things we loved were the 90s and the early 2000s.
Yes. What a time to be alive when things were so much simpler, funner, chiller. People wasn't doing too much. I just really miss the 2000s.
Me too. I do too. The 90s was so good too. Like, we're 90s babies. So of course, the best things happened in the 90s. But it was just, like you said, simpler, lower, just I agree. I think a better time. So one of the things we love, of course, were the fashions.
Yes.
In the 90s. Yes. Okay. So our little game is fashion focused, of course, because it's fall fashions, all the things. But okay, question number one. Were you an Air Force One girly or Converse girly?
Oh, interesting. I actually was an Air Force One girly. Like, I remember having the bubble ones, like with the clear bottom.
Oh,
and
my
like
gosh.
Baby blue.
Yeah, I was saying the baby blue.
Yes, I had those. I was eating the girls up. But,
yes.
Converse has always hurt my feet. To this day, like, I never got the hype. I don't wear them. So,
yeah. They hurt my feet too.
Converse?
I was neither of these. I'm trying to think in the 90s, I think I was a Puma Reeboks girly.
I like Puma too.
Yeah, back in the day, I always had Nikes, but I don't know what the brand was. Like the Nike maybe was like my gym shoe. Like I wasn't into the shoe yet. So I don't know, but the sneakers I definitely remember were like the classic Puma. You remember the Pumas with the suede?
Right. No, they were nice.
Those were nice. Yeah, they were making a comeback. And like the Reeboks back in the day when those were popular. But I agree, the Converse always hurt my feet too. I had a pair, I remember, that were gray and pink when I was in like my emo era. And they hurt my feet so badly. I recently bought a pair like a year ago that were like supposed to be like extra cushion. Girl, I wore them to the airport. I was like, never again am I traveling with this shoe on. It's a no.
On the shoes too, I'm gonna go ahead and throw in an honorable mention. I don't know if you wore the pastries, but I love them.
Yes, the pastries.
They were so cute.
They were so cute. The pastries were cute. The pastries had the girls in a frenzy. Yeah.
Yes. So I got the next one. Did you like baby fat or Rockaware?
Definitely a baby fat girl, but I definitely had the Rockaware puffer jackets. Always with the little fur on the...
Yes.
But the baby fat, like clothing with the like the cat on the front would be dazzled out.
Girl, on the butt.
On the butt. I was gonna say with the jeans. Yes, but Rockaware, I definitely will always get the little puffer with the fur. Hmm. What about
Yeah,
you?
Rockaware. It was very trendy. Baby
Yeah.
fat. I don't know if I connected with that brand, but Rockaware, I
Mm.
had like shirts, jeans, a
Hmm.
corset jacket. I just remember having a lot of pieces from them. I don't remember
Yeah.
having much from Baby Fat. So I'm gonna say
Baby fat
Rockaware.
and juicy. We have to have juicy in there because
Yeah,
juicy,
the juicy necklaces,
the
girl.
juice and the bracelet
Yes, they used to.
and
Yeah,
the velour suit.
I had one that I just had for so many years, and the diamonds. Well, the CZ started falling out, and I finally
Yeah.
had to let it go.
Let it
But
go.
that heart necklace was
Yeah,
was,
girl. I
was
still
a
have my
thing.
bracelet. I still have my bracelet. I will not give it up. The
Yeah, girl,
necklace I
that's
lost
vintage.
is vintage, and I still got my little juicy velour terry cloth bag. Still,
Period.
I was like, I'm keeping these for my daughter. She gonna be fly. So that's speaking of funny enough clothing, the airbrush tee or graphic tee.
Girl, I don't. Where this one came from, I don't even know because airbrush tees I always thought were so tacky. Like, but I live for
Mhm.
a little graphic, like a little
Yeah.
action character or something like
Yeah.
that. But people used to be wearing them airbrush tees down, especially senior
Mhm.
week. I'm like, this is so corny. So I
The
didn't like the
airbrush,
airbrush. I would wear a graphic
airbrush
tee, like,
Yeah, the graphic tee, I definitely wore those. The airbrushed, I remember it would be cool if you and like your friends got the same airbrush,
mhm.
whatever the saying was on the airbrush. I remember the only airbrush thing I got was these little velour Terry Croft white shorts, and they had my name airbrush on the butt, child. I don't know where I thought I was going with those, but that was the only airbrush thing I had because I agree with you. It's a no for
I
me.
never did the matching shirts or nothing with my friends.
Yeah,
Like, if y'all want to do airbrush, count me out. I can't do it. And then I got the next one. So, would you say you like the throwback jerseys or were you a denim jacket girly?
definitely a denim jacket. I'm still a denim jacket girly. It's a millennial thing. It has to be because I don't
Hmm.
see these younger girls wearing denim jackets like that.
Yeah, not really.
Yeah. So I was a denim jacket girl. I still love a good denim jacket now. Yeah. That was me. What about you?
Girl, I didn't wear like the jerseys, but the jersey dresses,
The jersey dress.
that was a time to be alive. Like,
Oh my God. Yes.
girl, I had the Laker one.
Yes.
Feeling it. That was probably like my favorite outfit for a long time. Do not
The
judge me.
Laker one with your Air Force Ones or your pastries.
Yes, yes. And then I had a baby blue one. Now, don't knock me if it was real or not, because I don't know if the Lakers had baby blue jerseys at one point in time, but I had a baby blue jersey dress
Mhm.
and it was just perfect fit. They were made really well.
They were
And
cute. They were really cute. When them video girls were wearing those, we had to get
okay.
ourselves on them. Mhm. Oh yeah, I remember. Okay, baggy jeans or skinny jeans?
That phase is really hard for me to remember because I don't know if I ever really liked baggy jeans, but I feel like skinny jeans were within the past 10 years.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
I think I really truly like the boot cut or a flare
I'm
lace.
about to say flare. That's what we were wearing back then. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. What
we were
about you,
wearing more.
Slim?
I feel like if we're talking about high school to college, I was definitely wearing skinny jeans.
Mm-hmm.
The skinnier, the better. With like a flat and one of those shirts that go over your butt, like a long
Right, right.
tunic style
Yeah, we were some things
number.
here.
Yeah, that would be my go-to outfit if I had to pick. So definitely a skinny. I was never into the baggy jeans. I agree. More of a, like you said, either boot cut, flare, or skinny. Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm.
And I have the last one. When you got your nails done, did you have a French tips or did you like designs?
So I really did not get my nail done until college. Like my mom would let me go get a little pedicure, manicure for my birthday or something, but it would just be like regular polish or like back in the day, you could do the little flower with the rhinestone.
Yeah.
So I did not get acrylic nails until college. And that was very short lived because the girl ain't got no money. So when I would go, I would definitely still be getting the airbrushed painted designs like we're in 1995. And sometimes I feel like the long French tip came more so too when like second year of college, like I was noticing a lot of the girlies doing that French tip again. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I would do that on my toes, but on my nails, I still wanted the little bling bling. Yeah. What
Hmm.
about you?
Girl, it was a trend. I don't know if you remember the junk nail.
I was about to say junk nail.
My nails stayed with the junk nail, and that's like what crystals and
All types of junk, whatever.
all, yeah, just basically whatever the person had, they just threw it on your nails and stuff. I don't know. I feel like I grew up in French tips were like saw as like, oh, you're too grown if you have those on.
That or red nails. Yeah.
Yeah, so I avoided French tips for a long time, but now that's like my preferred. Like I see some really cute nail styles, but I just can't get with it. It just, I guess it don't really fit my persona.
That
That
was
was our
fun.
little game.
Yes.
Little blast from the past.
Yes. We can't wait to hear what y'all think or what your vote was because that was a good throwback. Definitely a good throwback. So, being nostalgic and talking about the past, we kind of mentioned it when we just started the conversation. Do you think life was actually simpler back then, or do you think it just feels that way now?
Wow, that's really a good question. I feel like life was simpler back then.
Mm-hmm.
Like, unfortunately, I do think social media has caused a
Mm-hmm.
lot of disarray in people's mental health or just even the way they perceive themselves and this comparison culture that we have right now. But I think the biggest thing that I remember about it being so much simpler back then, it wasn't this big wave of fear in doing everyday activities or
Mm-hmm.
having to be hyper vigilant of things that you just need to get done.
Mm-hmm.
I say, or community, like I say, like just a lack of community is just something that makes it seem not so simple anymore. I
Mm-hmm.
like remember living in Philly, right? And I walked home from like karate practice one day. No one bothered me. It's like everybody
Mm-hmm.
out there know, like, oh, that's so and so's daughter. She lives 2 blocks up. Watch her, make sure she get there. Like you had community back then,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
just like maybe it feels like it was simpler because we were children and we were young.
Mm-hmm.
But I think as an adult, I feel like community is different now. It's less of it.
Mm-hmm. That's a really good observation that you stated there, saying like community is maybe what made it feel simpler, because that makes a lot of sense, right? When you have people to assist you through life,
Mm-hmm.
it helps a lot, And I agree. I don't think we have that as much anymore. I think sometimes people now either two things are calculated with when they're choosing to ask you for help, or if you are giving them help, they're expecting help in return, right? Where
Mm-hmm.
before, I think genuinely it was just, I'm helping you because that's the right thing to do. I think we've lost a little touch of humanity
Oh, for sure.
and a little touch of just looking out for your neighbor. Like that
Mm-hmm.
saying, that African proverb, it takes a village. It really does. Like it really, really does take a village to, I think, more so now than back then, which is crazy that it's just not there like it used to be. I agree with you, that sense of community. Like when I was little, even like where I live, you would stop and talk to your neighbor. You know what I
Right.
mean? And
Mm-hmm.
like, how are you? They would come to your house. You've been inside their house. There's some of my neighbors I don't even know their name. I don't even know their name.
It's crazy that that's what's going on now because like that's not what I remember. Like I
Yes,
remember
I
everyone speaking, engaging, like hanging out. It's it's just very different now.
yeah. And I think life was simpler because we were kids. And I
Mm-hmm.
think we grew up, like you said, in a time where people looked out for each other. So those doing those daily tasks where you don't have to be looking behind your back, is this happening? Is that happening? Is this going to happen to me?
Right.
Made the difference because your neighbor cared about you, cared about, like I said, they had humility, they had understanding, they had wanting to protect their neighbor. And I don't think that's there anymore. And I think it's not just with violence, but it's also with what we say to each other. I think people, like you said, the social media, the internet make it so easy. Like, okay, this is a great prime, innocent example. I love Bravo. So there's a show that I used to love called Ladies of London. They took it off for like now maybe 9 years. It's been a minute. They're bringing it back. Okay. They just teased a little trailer and it said coming soon. So I commented on Bravo's Instagram and was like, we are so excited to see them back. And then someone comments, it's not the same girls.
The negativity be loud.
and I said, hi there. Thank you for that. I know it's not the same women, but I'm still excited to see this franchise come back. I know it's not the same women. If you follow Bravo, they've told us it ain't going to be the same ladies. One of the older ladies is on Housewives of London right now. So I know it's not the same people. I'm just excited they're back, like Ladies of London. I don't care who the ladies is going to be. I'm excited the franchise is back because it was such a good like show on Bravo. But it was like that quick, literally, girl, I posted that. Not even 10 minutes later, I get a comment. And I'm like, I don't even know you. So that's what I'm saying. It's so easy to like correct, I'm doing air quotations, correct someone because you're being hidden over social media and all that stuff. But yeah, I think life was simpler. I do. I think it was simpler. I think we cared more for each other. And now we're just going with the flow and we become more selfish. Really.
The selfish part, we wasn't even trying to go there today. But really, this is an epidemic of selfishness. And I'm only going to do what's best for me. Doesn't matter how bad I hurt someone. It's just, hey, this what makes me feel good at the moment. Oh, but girl, back then, it just was a lot less of that pressure and comparison. So what would you say, like, how can we really kind of change that energy or bring that same slower, simpler times into today's world or even just your world?
I think how we could do that is actually slowing down. Like, I think this weekend I spent really not doing anything. A friend of mine invited me last minute, which I'm one of those people who I'm such a planner. It wasn't last minute. It was out the blue. She was going to a cafe, regardless if I was going, invited me to go. And I was like, yeah, actually, I don't have anything really to do today. So I'm going to go. And it was lovely. I think I needed that to sit outside because I hadn't sat outside in so long to get like that vitamin D, to have conversation with her, like just slow down. And we were there from 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 5 hours. We were there. And it was just so nice to slow down. And I think that's actually it, is slow down. Like, take time for yourself. This weekend, all I did, girl, I came back after that, took my clothes to dry cleaner, went to get my eyebrows done, came home, ate, put on a face mask, put on a feet mask, watched a show, just had like a slow weekend. And I really was like, this feels so good. Like, this felt, it reminded me I don't have to plan everything. And if something comes up where I have an opportunity, maybe I should just go for it. Because at first I was going to be like, no, like, oh God, this wasn't planned in my day. But then I'm like, you know what, Ashley, go. Like, you've been wanting to see her. I've been trying to get together. It hasn't happened. But it was nice just to slow down. Really, that's what I would recommend. Slowing it down a little bit, taking a moment for yourself and, recharging that battery. But what about you?
Oh, I love that. You can't see us on this episode, but I'm grinning so hard because it's like, really, you have to, like you said, just slow down. And just hearing that, like, you were able to be spontaneous, it makes me think of the thought, like, in order to bring some of that slowness, like, you cannot be married to your plans. Like, my day is going to go like this. Like, I feel like the more rigid you are with being married to plans, or even, I'm going to just say it, even expectations of other people, you're more likely to feel like things aren't going smoothly or things aren't simple anymore because you're too married to your own thoughts and not the ways that, like, the world around you can move. I would say that, like, just having some flexibility in your day, knowing when to rest. We talk about it all the time, like self-care. And then back to the community piece, like, just be a loving, nice person. It's so much harder to be
Mhm.
the opposite. Mean, not looking out. Like, you just never know who you'll need and
Mhm.
what impact or what you can learn from somebody. I think people think they know every freaking thing and they don't
Yeah.
want to learn from others. I think that too. Like, just get in the habit of wanting to be more open
Yes.
to people's
Yeah.
experiences and what they can teach you.
Yeah. That's a beautiful way to put that. And I agree with those sentiments for sure, because I definitely being more rigid with yourself causes, I think, disappointment. Yeah. And just a little loosen up, let the reins go a little bit, you know.
Right.
And you would be surprised what you can learn, what you can find, what you can discover about yourself, about someone you love, about other, like all different things. So I like that tip. So kind of tying into, how we can bring some of that energy back. Why do you think that we crave simpler times? Do you think it's because we're, like we said, we don't know how to sit down? We want to sit down, but we
Mhm.
can't. We got to be on go. What reason do you think we're having those nostalgic moments? And, we just sat here for like 10 minutes talking about what we just used to wear back in the day, and we were laughing and smiling and all the things. And I feel like sometimes we've lost some of that. Why do you think that is? Like, why do you think we're struggling to enjoy the now?
Girl, I hate to bring the science into it, but I got to.
Hmm.
I feel like the advancement, we got to just think about our time as millennials. I think the advancement of like AI and all these, like, remember when we first got in the game of like being social teens, did you have a cell phone? I barely ever, like, just imagine, yes, how much technology has transformed in just our 30 plus years. And I
Hmm.
think for some people, they're becoming heavily reliant on that and they don't even know how to build natural humanistic relationships. I think
Hmm.
so. Some of us who didn't get, like, we know technology, but it doesn't consume us.
Hmm.
We do crave for simpler times. Like, me, like, we talked about this in one of our earliest episodes. Do not text me, like call me or send
Hmm.
me or FaceTime me or something. I would prefer the interaction because like texting, you're just gonna get a short answer from me.
Hmm.
You're not gonna know why. You're not gonna be able to read my expression. You're not gonna really know, what I'm thinking or what I'm trying to say. So I think that's what the issue is, one of the issues, and why some of us really just, don't want to deal with social media and these other new technology advances because it kind of, like you said, it's diluting our humanistic empathy and all those good things that come with being human minded.
Hmm. Yeah, I agree with that, because I think too, the AI point is so interesting that you brought up. But I did have a cell phone, but you remember back then you couldn't make calls until after 9. And then you only had you o- yes, you had to use the house phone,
Mm-hmm.
or you could text, but the text was so hard, it would take you 10 minutes to just say hi. Like, so we weren't texting much. This, I think we crave the simpler times because you really had to, and I'll say this with communicating, you really had to be intentional about communicating with someone. Like you said, calling on the phone, you had to use the house phone. So I would see my friends way more back then than I do now. Of course, yes, we are working, we're like adulting. A lot of us went to school together. I get that. But I had to plan a date with my friend. Like, hey, do you want to go to the mall on Saturday? Like,
And you had to keep it because
you
of
had to keep
that's how
it.
hard it was to set up now. And
Yeah,
people don't keep their appointments now for whatever reason. Like,
exactly.
oh, I can just catch up with this person later.
Later, yeah, you had to keep it. I think too, because, well, one, because that's what you were looking forward to. There was no other distraction. Remember, like
Mm-hmm.
even TV, we didn't have on demand like we did until like later on. So like watching a show, that show would be scheduled on Friday night. I used to watch TGIF Fridays. That was my thing. On
Yes.
Friday night with Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Clueless, Boys Meets World. Those were scheduled shows. After, if I missed it, I missed it. I couldn't go back, and I would have to catch a rerun when they did the little marathon. That's one. Okay. Two, I think we weren't drained. whatever it was about that time, we were not drained. So you looked forward to seeing the person you got to see. You were excited about it. And I think now when you're even just you just saying like, oh, we could cancel with people so quickly because we all do it. Like
Yeah.
I do it, my friends do it. Oh, I can catch up with this person so easily. One, like you said, the social media of it all. There's people, girl. Okay. There's I think people confuse being in someone's life with being connected to their social media accounts. What people think is, oh, I see her on social. She must be well. She's posting. She's this, she's that. I can cancel on her. Hey, girl, let's catch up another time because I've seen her. She just went to that trip in Spain. Okay, look, lovely, great. Why do I need to meet with her? I see it on here. That doesn't mean you're connected to my life. As I've always said, social media is for a lot of people, especially now, because when we first started Instagram, it was just post whatever you want kind of thing. Post a picture with you and your friend, whatever. Now it's so about curation that I'm really filtering what I'm posting to you and
Absolutely.
people,
Yeah.
So I think there you lose people think they know you because they're or connected with you because of social media. People are tired, people are drained. The world has gotten really wild and crazy, and people are just drained, right? Like they're saying more people are showing signs of anxiety and depression than ever. Like
Yeah, the numbers are real bad.
the numbers are bad, and that's from lack of community, and that's from a lot of self-isolation on the social. So that's my take on it, for sure.
Yeah, so switching gears just a little bit, because literally we're on the go all the time. We're canceling, we're making plans, we're doing the most. But what helps you personally to slow down, but still keep the momentum towards your goals?
Mm.
Like, what's the balance with that?
For me is being around my community. Yeah. Like I've said this, this is now like a broken record, but being around people I love, I am so hyped up. Like Leland even said it to me a few weeks ago. He was like, seeing you with your loved ones, it's like you are like, he's like, you could see how happy you are. I was like, I'm happy with you. And he was like, no, you are, but like being with your friend, there's something about it. The people you love, you're just really happy. And for me, I think getting that dose of my community makes me really happy and makes me want to continue to push towards my goals and what I'm looking for in life because I want to share that with the people I love.
Absolutely.
So for me, it's like, okay, when I accomplish this, I can text my friend and be like, listen, I did it. I did that. I got this done because I know they'll be championing me on and congratulating me. And that feels good. And it's so, again, another time for me to celebrate with the people I love. So that means I get to bring the people I love together. So I feel like that really is another way I kind of recharge my energy is spending it with the people I love. Like maybe I think part of not only was I slowing down this weekend, but seeing Lexi really helped me. Like it was someone who I hadn't seen in a while. And it was like, I loved this person and it really feels good to see them and be with them and talk and jibber jab and all the things and explore a new place. And even on Friday with Lindsay, I went out with Lindsay, I was telling Leland this morning, I was like, I had a great time on Friday. He was like, yeah, I could tell. I was like, yeah, I had a great, because he was away this weekend. I was like, I had a lovely time on Friday. I was jamming out there playing good R&B, 90s, 2000s music at the restaurant. And we were going off, her and I. So that would be mine. What would be yours, Ray?
I'm going to echo. I have 2 points. I'm going to look at it 2 ways. But I really want to echo what you said. Like that, sometimes you just don't even know how bad you need a dose of your community until you get the dose. Because there's 2 situations. I would try to tell them quick. But I recently had to go back home, go to DC for work. And I hadn't seen my best friend at work since I moved. And when I say we had a effing ball, like it was just so like, I didn't even know how much, like I missed her. I didn't know, I haven't seen her in a year. I didn't know the conversation with how it was going to go so well, but it was just like, we were texting each other out afterwards, like, oh my God, I missed you so much. And it was just like, why I wish we spent more time before I moved
Together.
away. Yeah. So just slow down and admire the people that you have around you. And this ain't even a second point. But then you came to see me recently, and I literally text you the same thing after I left you, like, you don't know how bad I need to see you. And you also invited me to Lily's family's house. And I was just like, I needed me a good Black family grand old time. And they had ball on the space table. And I was just like, I didn't even know I needed this so bad. And that's just the hard part about when relationships are in distance now. Like our friendship is a long distance relationship now. And it's just like, yeah, you miss those things. So definitely the community piece, getting those, I think that slows you down, and it really tells you how much of this experience is with your relationships, this human experience. Also, too, I don't know if you heard, like right now, it's like something trickling through social media, TikTok, the great lock-in of like this year, the end of the year, Q4. And, you know, some people slow down, they lose momentum, which I think it's a good thing. I think, or you don't lose momentum, it just looks different is what I think. So, you know, you're not as outwardly showing all your moves during September through December. You're just kind of quietly grinding. And I think that's the perfect season to do it. You know, you don't need to be out spending all your money, doing all the eating out, and just focus on what you really want to gear up for the next year. So I slow down in means of I'm not like I post a lot less during the fall. Like I'll probably post on my personal page maybe once a month, if that, during the fall. But you know, you'll see her side posts and things like that. But now I gotta focus, I gotta recalibrate, and I'm still moving towards my goals. It's just at a slower, kinder pace, because you have to be kind to yourself. We grind so hard all year long. It's just a kinder pace during the fall months.
I like that. Yeah. I like that. I didn't know about the Great Lock-In. Now I have to go watch some videos.
Yeah, they say it's no alcohol, no sex, no, for the non-married people, no sex, no, I don't want to, maybe it's just like things that are personal to you, but you're just working on you and your brand or whatever you feel like.
It's kind of like a cycle, like, you know, how in the beginning of the year, that kind of thing. So kind of like really almost like finishing off the year with how you want it to start for yourself next year. Right. Okay.
Yep. Gearing up. It's a couple other points that slip in my mind, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna participate in the Great Lock-In. Like, no alcohol, no this, no that, whatever. Like, just focus. No eating out or spending, like some people have spending limits, no spending more than your budget for the week, stuff like that. Okay. I will say this, no clothing shopping for me. I definitely took that one on. I'm like, you have enough clothes and you bought them and stop. Yeah. You got a problem. Stop.
I know. I'm getting there.
Got a problem.
I started the year off like that, but I really, we were talking about this, how I'm like in this declutter mode.
Yeah.
And like, I was telling Lily that I only want to have, which is still a lot of shoes for one person, 50 pair of shoes. Like that's where I would like to get myself to, because I have quite a few, but I would like to at least only have 50 or less, because I really don't wear, some of my shoes are just so like certain outfit shoe, and I don't probably even have the outfit. Like, and like we were talking, some of them are just sky high heels that a girl can't wear no more. I can't rock them. So I'm in the same, but in a different way of like the decluttering and reorganizing myself and everything to feel like I'm looking at my beauty desk, which I'm sitting here at now, and I'm like, this is how it should look. I can actually see all my jewelry on my lip glosses, on my foundation. Like, yes, like it should not have been looking chaotic for all of literally Q3. But yeah, I love those. So we've talked about community and platonic relationships, and this could still relate to platonic relationships. But do you think relationships were more genuine back then?
Back then, yes. You had to
Why do
really,
you
really
think
like
that?
a person, because it was effort. Everything about friendship or relationship was a lot more
Effort put
effort.
into it. Yeah.
Yeah, and genuineness. Like it
Hmm.
didn't feel. I don't remember recalling any relationships back in the day that felt fake to me. Like they
Hmm.
ran a course for sure, but the love was real. Like now, I just feel like nobody really wants to work for these relationships. Everybody want a quick fix, whatever makes them high in the moment. As soon as it doesn't, then it's not for them, and that's not really the case. You just don't want to put in effort or work. And I think that's more like a romantic relationship that I'm talking about, because I still feel like friendships are genuine.
Hmm. A lot of the
Like,
friendships have carried over through those nostalgic
yeah.
years into now. Yeah.
hmm So I feel like friendships, I just think that not everybody, but romantic relationships are a lot harder now because
Mm.
there is so many options.
Mm.
And I don't mean options
Mm.
in like looks wise and things like, okay, I feel like this person ain't working for me today. This person might though. So
Mhm.
it's I don't know. It's a mess.
That's the access to like the phone, the
hmm
quickness ability.
The
Because
quickness of it all.
yeah, yeah,
Well,
and
you
people,
giving me problems, it don't even matter because I didn't even put in that much work.
yeah, that part. Yeah, I also believe that not that the relationships weren't genuine, because a lot of my relationships have carried on from that time, like we said, to now.
Mhm.
I definitely reflect the same sentiments as you with the dating side of things. I think we are much more easily able to discard someone
Mm.
now because we can say there's options, we can say whatever the excuses that this person wants to give. But I do think that is what has really changed is that one, we also don't go outside like that. So where before we used to, like that's the only way because we didn't have technology to communicate with someone.
Right,
You
right.
know, you could be texting someone for 2 months before you meet them in person. I
hmm
mean, it can happen, right? Same with your friend. Like you could be like, "Oh, I haven't seen my friend all year or what this year, but I text them all the time, so it feels like I'm with them." You know what I mean? But I think that is what has changed a lot. And I think there is one thing that will never change is when you are face to face and in the same space as someone. There's no amount of AI that can help you with that. There's no amount of texting that can help you with that or social media
hmm
scrolling that can help you with that. It is something to still be said about like being near someone in person. And yeah, dating is hard. It is very, very hard now. It is. And I still too think the options that you're talking about does have to do with the looks and stuff like that. Cause it's the apps. You could just literally just
Yeah.
scrolling aimlessly and be
hmm
like, sometimes you forget. You're like, what am I even doing on here? Oh, I'm just scrolling. Doop, 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 doop. You don't even care to look or read what the person's profile is. You're just looking at their one picture, like, ooh. And then 2 hours later, you're like, I done scrolled through this whole thing or
And then
whatever
matching up once.
and didn't match not once. I've DM'd 10 different people. I was talking to someone the other day. I was like, how did you and your partner meet? He was like, I slid in her DM. I said, see, he's like, I saw her on one of my homegirls. They went out and she posted her and I slid in her. I mean, luckily they were together, but he was like, yeah, so like that's how crazy that's not how crazy, but like that's dating now. Like I see someone, I'm a DM you. Yeah. Instagram is the modern dating app. People, they should really put that in their bio, like modern dating. Because it gives you, it kind of gives you dating for free. I mean, it does, because you can look at the person if they're public. And a lot of Instagram now, I get requests all the time for people who I don't know. We'll have mutual friends, but I don't even know you. And you're
Yes, why
requesting
you
a
trying to
follow.
follow?
Yeah. And it's like, okay, you're just trying to see what I'm got going on. You get what I mean? Which if the profile is public, you technically could. You could go look at
Yeah,
his or her
everything.
photos. Yeah, and be like,
hmm
okay,
Or at
they
least what they
like
want you to see.
exactly.
Yeah.
No, they like going to karaoke on Thursday. Oh, they
I'm
went
gonna
out.
go.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
go
go.
to karaoke. Hmm. Oh, they frequent this place. I'm gonna go over
I'm
here.
gonna go see him there.
hmm
That's so
Oh,
funny. I didn't
they
even think
work
about
out.
it like that.
I mean, it is. They work out at this place. I'm gonna get me a gym membership. I've been needing to get me. It's like there's so many. Or you'll see, oh, we have a mutual friend. Oh, we have three. Oh, I'm gonna hit up so and so and ask what's good with
Okay.
him or her. Because don't lie that it never happened.
I hate that. Don't
Because
ask nothing about me.
I've messaged you a few times like, who is this person?
Yeah, somebody I knew and saw your picture.
hmm
Get over to your
And
page.
vice versa.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'd be
So,
like, what is this? You'd be like, girl,
girl, you don't want to know.
you don't want to know.
Mm-mm. So, yes. But I definitely, the same sentiments. I think it's made relationships harder in this world we live in.
So, what would you say slowing down? How does slowing down, everything's quick and easy right now, play in keeping relationships healthy today?
I think slowing it down allows you to reconnect with your person, and that's
Mhm.
platonic or romantic. I think it allows you to hear them, listen to them, really check on them, really see what's going on with them. It allows you to sometimes reevaluate the way you show up for them or don't show up for them.
Mhm.
I think that when you choose to slow down with someone you care about, it's because you really care. It's because you want to put the time and energy to be there for them and all those things. Even slowing down could be, like we said, just going out with that person. Because
Right.
that's slowing down from your, like you said, letting go of your routine a little bit, maybe, and hanging out with them. So for me, I would say the role that it plays is an important one. You have to slow down to keep the relationship healthy. You have to slow down to hear your friend out, listen to your friend, listen to your loved one. Because especially when you've had relationships that are old, sometimes you get so used to them.
Mhm.
You feel like I don't need to put effort into this. This person's here with me, for me, all the time. I could call them whenever, but it's nothing else. One of my girlfriends was having a really rough week last week, and I was like, I'm going to send her flowers.
Mhm.
And that's what I did. And she was like, I'm just very grateful for this. Like, this brought a smile to me. That, yeah, it took me 2 seconds to do that. And yes, money, but it was, I knew it would make her smile. And in that moment, I was like, I can slow down and take 10 minutes out my day to do this for someone because I know it will make them smile. And so it's important. It's important to have that. If you want a healthy relationship, I think you have to slow down. So that's my hot take on it.
Girl, I agree with everything you said. I really don't even have much to add. Like that visibility that gets
Mm,
clouded the longer you're in a relationship or a friendship goes. Just a routine becomes just that routine, and you don't
mm-hmm,
think like, hey, maybe I should spend an extra hour
mm-hmm,
checking on my friend. Maybe I should spend some time just listening to my partner, continue to
mm-hmm,
get to know them, continue to date them. So that slowing down piece and really visually looking at your partner and allowing them to be vulnerable or visible, like that's the good part about slowing down. Like, hopefully your friend isn't going anywhere. What's the
mm-hmm,
rush? Hopefully
mm-hmm,
your man, your girlfriend, they ain't going nowhere. What's the rush?
mm-hmm. What's the rush? Ask yourself.
Hot and ready like Little Caesars. That's how people want it. That's how they want it. So yeah, I
Yeah, hot
agree.
and
Like
ready.
it's everybody wants to be seen, and
Yep.
I know it's the golden rule: treat others like you want
Want
to
to
be
be
treated. But it's
think
really
it would
that
be that
you want to
easy.
be seen, you want to be listened to, you want to be understood. Try doing all of that yourself,
Mm-hmm,
and
mm-hmm,
yeah. So I agree too.
mm-hmm. So what is one thing, as we talked about, kind of the Great Reset? Is that no? What was it? It was
The great
the
lock
Great
in.
Lock In. The Great Lock In. What is one thing you're leaving in the past and one thing you're carrying forward into your present?
Girl, that question is so deep. I don't even know if I'm ready for that. I'm leaving in the past. I think for me, I really need to let self-doubt go.
Mm.
I'll be burning myself up with that. And just in like, okay, y'all, vulnerable woman.
Elaborate. Yeah, I would say I need.
Maybe it's like some self-worth issues. I downplay my ability and myself a lot for things that probably don't serve me no more.
Mm.
And the self-doubt is weird for me to describe because I have every capable skill set and I still don't know why I would doubt. But like I have to recognize that that's been instilled in me in a not so good way. And so like I really want to leave that in the past. Like self-doubt, like not honoring myself in my pursuits and what I've done in my life and who I am today. I think a lot of people like to keep you in your past. And that can cloud how you feel about yourself too. So like that's what I'm leaving. I'm not gonna dishonor myself. I'm not gonna downplay myself or doubt my ability because I know I can do whatever I put my mind to. So yeah, I wasn't planning to go that deep, but that's the truth.
Yeah.
And one thing I'm carrying forward into my present is hope and
Ooh, I love
optimism.
that. I love
Like
that.
life has a way of trying to tear you down, right? But I've always been an optimistic person. And like I just want to lean into that. And I hope like I have bigger hopes for like the future. It's a lot of stuff going on right now. And we aren't a political podcast, so we don't talk about politics much, but we'll allude to them. So I'm going to allude to like this just being challenging times for a lot of people, whether it's financial, whether it's political influences, where you feel like you're in danger. It's a lot of things going on. So like, I really want to carry into the next year, like hope, optimism, and just like being mentally free of anything that's bonding my mind, like binding my mind down. So yeah,
I
didn't
love
mean to go
that.
that deep, but it is what it is.
No, it's true. I mean, that's the one thing about our podcast. Like we don't sugarcoat. We tell our truths. So those are some deep and real ones. And it's good that you can be vulnerable like that. So for me, what I'm leaving in the past, I don't know yet. But one thing I will say I'm looking forward to the future about is living and being happy. Like reminding
It's simple
myself,
things. It's
yes,
simple
simple.
things.
Yeah, like I don't know why. Like sometimes, you this weekend for me, I felt so happy. Like I felt really happy. And I've been posting a lot about it. Like my friends, I don't want to get emotional, but like how proud I am of my friends, how much I love my friends, going to my family reunions on Lily's side, on my side. I was so happy, like being around my loved ones, seeing my loved ones thriving, seeing, it was Elsie's birthday on Saturday and I FaceTimed her and to see her like so happy. She was away and like to see her, I was like, I literally texted her after I got off the phone. I was like, I love you. And it's like to see you happy makes me so happy,
Yes.
So like just simple stuff like that, like just being happy, like finding happiness in little moments and, little things, not always having to be so extravagant and so big to be like, oh, this brings me joy, but like literally something like going to grab coffee with your friend or something like your friend driving down, to come to your family reunion or like meeting family you haven't met in a long time or receiving a text message from your friend just saying, I'm proud of you. Like, I love this for you. Like, you are that girl. Like, seeing that, spending a Friday night eating pizza with your friend, at a local spot. Like, it's simple things that I just want to be happy about.
And
And I feel like,
stuff that we take for granted.
yes, yeah, like
It's
really,
those things that can make us happy, but we
yes,
still take it for granted.
yes, like stuff. And I think where we were with seeing like how the world is and how like life really, no one knows what life will bring to you. It's like, well, in this life that I have, I just want to be happy, but I just want to live and do things that make me happy. That's it. So that's mine. for the present. For the past, I want to stop being so tolerant of things. Oh, I think with me, I tolerate a lot from people just because I'm like, I don't feel like going here with you. So I'm just going to let it roll off my shoulders. And I'm really done with that. And I want to keep it in the past. I don't want to bring that into the rest of this year. And I think I need to start standing up for myself more. I do. I'm someone who is crazy because if you bring conflict to me, I will finish it. But I'm not going to bring the conflict to you. I think I need to speak up more. Like, I really do. I think I need to express myself and be like, I don't like that. I didn't like what you did. I didn't like how you spoke to me. I didn't like how you made me feel, And I feel like like I said, I tolerate so much. And I think for me to enjoy myself and live in that happiness that I want for myself in the future, I can't keep tolerating stuff. And I feel like I've done it. If that's my word for the year, tolerate, not tolerate, 2 words. I've really done that this year. I've emptied relationships that no longer are worth it. I've let go of clients who I'm like, listen, I can't get you what you want, and you can't get me what I need.
Right.
Which is this deal to close. Let's just leave this where it is. You go your way, I go mine, and that's it. I'm done. Like, I'm really done tolerating things that really bring me angst and anxiety and all these type of things just because I'm afraid of the way the person will perceive me. They probably already perceive me away anyway. Like, clearly, if they're trying me, they think I'm weak and meek and mild. Hence why they keep, right?
Trying you.
Right. So it's like for me, I'm leaving that extreme toleration of bad behavior. Right. I'll be specific. A bad behavior in the past. I'm not doing that no more. So that would be mine for what we're leaving in.
I love that.
In the past.
What would you say is your personal strategy for slowing down but not losing your spark to close us off?
For me, I think this really speaks to me, like romanticizing my hustle, my grind, turning like that, doing that little face mask was very nice, turning my routine into a ritual. So, okay, yes, we all have to work, most of us, every single day.
Yeah, for sure.
So how can I make this day sweeter? What does that mean? Okay, if I can work from home, maybe I can work from outside for a little bit. Maybe I can get a smoothie, right? Make myself a smoothie. Maybe while I'm working, I can, put my feet in the little at-home pedicure thing I got.
Right.
Little massage. How can I romanticize this for myself? Because if we just keep going like this, we'll never remember happy times. Yeah. Yeah, we won't.
The day to day.
So that would be one of them. And then I think really for me, because sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm over here, I'm over there, I'm over here, I'm over here, I'm over here. Simplifying it, like we said, going back to simpler times, focusing on, like this month, I've picked 2 goals I want to focus on. That's it. I've already scheduled my outings for the rest of the month. That's it. I can't add any more on for me. And I think that's it. Just giving myself 1 or 2 things that I can focus on, right? Like, and that I could really put my attention to so that I get them completed, whether that's hanging out with a friend, going to see a movie, or that's me, like I'm doing now, organizing my mess of the closets. Those are my tasks. You know what I mean? And that's it. I can't take on any other planned events. If something's spontaneous and I'm feeling up for it, yes, I probably will go. But that's it. And I think just simplifying that, like just taking it instead of spending, which I always am trouble doing, spending the whole day cleaning, which me and you do. No, 2 hours. That's it. Because when we spend those days, we get so sick and we're tired, and then we can't even do anything the next 3 days because it took us 1 day whole day when we like some no. So that's what I mean by kind of just simplifying it and taking it easier. What about you?
I would agree, like on the focusing on less is more to really slow down, but still like keep your momentum up. Like when you have too much on your plate, it's not a good thing. I think
Mm-mm.
like we've been trained that, okay, we're doing all this thing. So that means we're like, what's the word? Productive.
Mm-hmm.
And actually like we're just stressing ourselves out and kind of
Mm-hmm.
slowing up real progress. And how I remember it is like the tortoise won the race, not the rabbit.
Mm.
Like it's okay to slow down
It's
and take your
true.
time and focus on one or two things. I have to throw in a shameless plug. I think I mentioned the affirmation app
Mm-hmm.
on a previous episode.
Mm-hmm.
That thing, I love it because it really reminds me of how much I have done already. Like the things that I'm trying to think one in particular. Oh, I will, you get to record your own
Mm-hmm.
affirmations. And I
Mm-hmm.
literally said, I will fix my teeth. And girl, who get their teeth fixed?
You.
Invisalign. Like,
Period.
it's so many affirmations I have on there that have already been completed. And I find it
Okay.
very comforting to be like, yo, you're not behind. You're doing all these
Right on
things.
time.
You're right on time and you don't need to focus. Like this fall will be a little busy for me, but I'm literally focusing on her side and
Mm-hmm.
romanticizing moving because
Mm-hmm.
I hate to move. But
Mm-hmm.
this time it's going to be a good move. I'm going to
It
speak that
will be.
over my life
It will be.
and what I got to do. So yeah, just focusing on two or three things and reminding yourself how much you really have done, how far
Mm-hmm.
you really have come from things. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. You're not behind.
Okay. You're right on time.
You're right on time.
I love those. That's a great way to close out this episode. You're right on time. So,
You are.
okay. Before we forget whatever of the month, her picks.
Okay. So my first pick is, oh my God, I'm going to slaughter this name. Is it Elmine? L-E.
Lord.
He's a singer. Elmine. I can't get it right. Y'all got the spelling Elmeine. He is an R&B singer from
Mm-hmm.
Britain, influenced by D'Angelo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I
he's
would
good.
say, he got that 90s vibe to him, 90s,
Yeah.
2000 vibes. And just the music he makes is so beautiful. And for him to be so young, he's only 24. He's a
Mm-hmm.
cancer like us.
Of
To this
course.
day, his birthday's the day before mine. So it made a lot of sense. Like I'm just like latched onto his music, but
Yeah.
it's so put it on while you're cleaning, put it on while you're like this
Ooh, yeah.
music, you can do anything to it, like while you're working. He just dropped the album maybe 4 or 5 days ago.
I listened to the album.
And the thing about it is the new concept of albums, they make albums shorter now. So there's like 12 or 13 songs, but it's only 26 minutes. And when I looked up and saw it was over, I was generally like heartbroken. Like,
You're
no,
like, I needed
I needed 2 more hours of this.
Yeah.
I got to play this over and over again, 26 minutes. But that is my product of the month. And then my second one is you. I really wanted to honor you today.
I love you.
You mean so much to me. And I feel like how Oprah felt about Gail. Like, I don't know a better person. And you listen to all my BS. You're there for the highs and the lows. And, that's hard to find in a sister or a friend sometimes. And it's not for play. You really are who you say you are.
No,
and that genuine piece, that's even rare. Like you're always there. You're always celebrating.
Thank you.
You're always getting me hyped when I'm.
Yes.
She did it literally this week, and I kept the voicemail because it ate.
I was like, what?
You said, my girl, what?
I was going, honey.
Yeah, she was. I had to keep it. It was so uplifting. But, I see you, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what God's going to do for you in this next year.
Thank you. Amen, honey.
Okay.
Amen. And you too. I love you and adore you, cherish you. Truly. You are beyond my friend. You're my family. So I love you. You amaze me daily. You really are. And same with you. Who you say you are is who you are. And that's rare. So you are a gem, a diamond.
Thank you, girl.
You're a pearl.
A diamond out the rough.
Okay. Period. But you still shining. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So my item of the month is by Medicube. Have you heard of this brand?
Mm-mm.
So I have been loving their kojic acid turmeric night wrapping mask. It's a mask
Oh,
that you wear at night. You remember that day you were like, girl, you look like you look plump. I was because I remember I told you I put that mask on. I'm gonna send it to
yeah.
you. And it feels because it tightens your face. So you have to peel it off in the morning. But it gets you like, oh my God, it gives you like a suppleness to your skin and your cheeks. And there's a few other products I've been loving by them
Oh,
too.
yeah. I do remember that day.
Yes.
Were we FaceTiming or what?
Yeah, we were talking. Yeah, we
Yeah,
we
my
were
girl's skin was looking flawless. I said, "What are you doing?" She said, "Oh, I got a new regimen."
yes. Yes. And I've been liking their PDRN pink peptide serum, which is
Okay.
what I think really helped that serum. Then, like you dust during the day and then putting the mask on. I do the mask twice a week. I really, really love their items, their beauty items. I don't know if they're Korean skincare. I have no clue, but I really like their items and check them out. You can get them on Amazon, Ulta, all the things. And then Lindsay put me onto a show called The Girlfriend on Prime Video. That show is so freaking. And the premise is you're seeing two perspectives of these two women. And at the end, it's like, well, whose perspective was right? Really? Like,
Mm.
really, really. It's one of those that you're like, okay, was she right or was she right? Or were both of them wrong? What is the truth and what is the lie here? That's a good one. And then the Emmys were just last night. A lot of shows on there. I loved a lot of the shows we've shared with y'all. Won Emmys or Emmy nominated. But one of the ones that we loved was this show called Adolescence. And it was on Netflix. If you have not watched it, one of the characters in the movie was a young man, and he's just became the youngest person ever to win an Emmy. And it was so well deserved. So Adolescence and The Girlfriend, check it out.
You know, which show did we say we wanted to mention? Because there was a show. It's been like 2 months, but I do want to go ahead and throw it out. The women and
no, we mentioned that show. We mentioned it. We did with Anne Hathaway. She was in it, right?
Y'all, we'll figure it out and we'll plug it because it's another show that was like, it's so
not Hunting Wives.
It's a girl show, so we don't have many male listeners, but it's a girl show. It is crazy.
Juicy. They just got renewed for season 2, so you already know.
You need a little watch.
It's juicy, honey. Yes, you and I were talking about it.
Yes.
And we were saying how good. Yes, you're right. Hunting Wives. Oh, girl, yes. That was a Netflix one too.
It was on Netflix.
Netflix has been coming with some good stuff lately.
Lately.
All right, you guys. Thank you for listening. We can't wait to see you next month. We hope that your Q4 is amazing, filled with joy, filled with happiness, filled with blessings and all you deserve. And of course, as always, thank you for listening.
Yes, thank you for listening. I echo Ash. I hope this Q4 is simpler and peaceful and full of prosperity. We'll check in with y'all next month.
If you enjoy listening to the podcast, follow us on social media at Her Side of the Story RA. And don't forget to rate the podcast and subscribe. Thank you. See you next time.